Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah, brother. We're here streaming some good old Boltgun. Yeah. So this is my layout for my let's see if you guys can actually hear me, because this game is gonna get loud as fuck. So besides that, how are your guys going? You guys excited for Christmas? I was playing a bit of this. I'd be lying if I said that I've never played this. There we go.
Nothing, once touched by the hand of chaos, remains untainted. You are under the dominion of the Ordo Malleus to assist my investigations into a world that has already felt that fell's influence. Gaia has been under the close watch of the Inquisition since the Grim Skull War. The Forge world remains largely secure, but we have picked up concerning energy readings in the surrounding system. I have my suspicions, although we have not had sufficient time to pinpoint the origin of these foul energies. While most of the planet remains unaffected, it is my belief that rogue elements within the Adeptus Mechanicus may have been experimenting with a surviving fragment of Inquisitor Drogon's power source.
That's a Space Marine 1
Your
reference.
mission is to assist me in locating a fragment of the power source. While I consider this threat extremely serious, your superiors have seen fit to second only a handful of you to my supervision. In the absence of a larger force, we should pray to the Emperor that this does not develop into a more dire situation. This servo skull will guide you. In Commodus here is one of the few sanctified and preserved from the purging of Drogon's heretical archives. Together, you will search sites where communication has become sporadic. Should you encounter any opposition, you may assume they have been tainted by the ruinous powers. Suffer not the heretic to live. While I continue my investigations aboard the Crown, you will be deployed to a habitation zone we lost contact with several cycles ago. You should assume the situation to be extremely hostile. Beware. We do not know how far the taint of the arch-enemy spreads.
Whose ass needs kicking? For the Emperor! Your deployment to Gaia did not go as planned. No matter, secure armament, bolster your faith, and continue. Those heretics don't know what's coming for them. I wish they explained this, but why the hell is everybody dead? Like, how did you lose an entire squad full of Ultramarines? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 Marines sent, and all of them are dead. I didn't mean to do that. I'm testing the controls, making sure it feels right.
I will wade through the blood of our enemies.
Alright, here we go. So I got, like, not decently far, but on the Xbox Game Pass, like 8 months ago, Boltgun was available, so I played a bit of it. I was very busy at the time though, and I only got to like about 4 missions in, and then I couldn't play anymore because I was busy. So because I was so busy, I wasn't able to really get into it. But I did like it. I was like, this game is really cool. I wish this game did come out on the Nintendo 64. Like, this game should have been out on the Nintendo 64. But instead, all we had was Space Hulk, which they decided to turn into a turn-based game. From a first-person shooter to a turn-based game, and then back to a first-person shooter. So I'm trying to find secrets, because there's always secrets around somewhere. But besides that, I am curious though if you guys can hear me. Because the game is kind of loud. So like, I'm going to be talking while a lot of shit is happening. Okay. You guys won't be able to hear me during gunfire probably, but that's fine. But this game takes place sometime around Space Marine 1, so before the Primarch comes back and before the fall of Cadia. That's why I like Boltgun, is because it takes place, in my opinion, during a canon timeline. You may say, what do you mean by a canon timeline? Well, after the fall of Cadia, the whole lore of the thing just gets all weird and clunky. Primaris Marines, I just don't like them. Hold on. I think I hear something. My son is like extremely silly. That guy was pretty good at leading his shots. Hey. I can't believe that just happened. The relic bolter with the appropriate reverence. Ah, yes. Why does our guy not have a gun? I have no fucking idea. But, oh yeah, look at this. I love this. This introduces you to the fact that you can kill people by jumping on them. I guess there's nothing else. Where is it? I know there's a Oh, there was a shield this whole time. Huh. I wonder what the one secret is, because, like, I just can't find it. In case you can hear my son crying, the reason why he's crying is because my wife and him went outside, and he likes to be outside, but he wants to go to the pool, so my wife's like, okay, let's go home and get changed. Let's get changed so that way you can swim. And he's crying because he was brought inside. It's like, you silly little boy, you need to come home and get dressed. Scanning meat status. I ate that in the face. I just came walking in and boom, shotgun to the face. God damn. I know the bolter's fully auto. I usually try not to do that because I try to be more efficient. It's like Serious Sam. I don't know if you guys played Serious Sam, but I streamed it earlier a week ago or so. Not a week, it was like a month ago. And Serious Sam is a really crazy doomer shooter. It's a really tough game. Where you have to learn how to manage your ammo, and certain guns one-shot certain enemies, so you would literally be in the battle like cycling your whole inventory to get to that gun, just so you could run out of ammo. Because you don't want to be fighting a big tanky dude who shoots missiles and can one-shot you. You don't want to fight that guy with a fucking shotgun. You really don't.
but not the heretics to live.
Uriel, come here. Uriel, come here. Why are you crying, buddy? Mama's trying to get you outside. What the fuck you want? 2-year-olds are fun. I'll tell you what. There's 6 secrets here, and I have. No crying, Uriel.
Purge the unclean.
There's a lot of ammo here for, I guess, people who just can't aim. There's a secret here. Buddy, how you doing? Mama's taking good care of you, right? Yeah, that's right. Mama is taking good care of you. No. You got a towel? Do you need a towel? Alright, good. She's good. Oh, it shoots the camera. I thought I was about to die. I don't know. I guess nothing was there. There's something up there, I know that much. I do wish the secret, these upgrades to your bolter, I wish they stayed. They were permanent. It's kind of silly that they're not, in my opinion. Chaos Space Marines are just as capable as regular Space Marines, but the issue is that regular Space Marines are like way better than them, and that's why Chaos Space Marines have mass numbers. Is that Chaos Space Marines, they can be good, they can be way better than regular Space Marines because they have dark powers and sorceries and shit like that, but they usually aren't because they don't train as hard. They're usually doing other things like running a warband, running a planet, begging a god for power, doing sacrifices. Whereas a Space Marine, all they do is train, and that's all they do. And Space Marines have limitations. They can only have 1,000 members in their chapter. So with those limitations, that was a waste. I saw them running this way. Where did they go? There's those plague codes. we go. Kraken Boltgun magazine. Is there anything else that I missed? Yeah, I was sitting there like, what the fuck was that noise? Chaos coming to teleport. That's pretty cool. What was that? Oh, they blew up the barrel. That did a lot of damage. That almost killed me. Yeah, I took a lot of damage there from the barrels exploding. Yikes. Yikers. We almost got all the secrets. Looks like the local Militarm's defenses didn't fare too well. Descend through the hab, purified it as you go. So this world was overrun by chaos cultists. game is really good. Really, really good. It's just when you play it, it kind of makes you wish that it was on the Nintendo. Because if this game was on the Nintendo 64, I guarantee you Warhammer would have been more popular back then than it is now. It would have been way more popular. Yeah, I've been getting back in the groove lately with Space Marine 2 and Space Hulk Deathwing. Me and some of my subscribers were playing Space Hulk Deathwing together. Oh my god. It was so bad. We died so much. Because the game is hard. Really, really hard. That'd be cool if you could rip off the taint off of the Imperial sigils. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it tells you a strength rating of some guns. When you pick up the Mechanicus stuff, it's like, oh, it increases the strength of your gun by 1. But I wish that that was like permanent. That would be really cool to have like these playthroughs where you try to find the Mechanicus stuff and augment the shit out of your guns. So that way all of them are really, really good. Heavy stubbers. Here it is, a Mechanicus thing. And our strength is like 5 with this. I will say the grenades, when they throw a grenade at you, it's very hard to track it. This is very cute. They introduce you to the shotgun and then they give you an enemy immediately who has a shotgun fired fireball. they introduce you to a shotgun and then they give you an enemy who literally has a shotgun fireball ability. Someone behind me?
I am the edge of his blade.
There we go, blue. I just can't imagine that, you know, you're just chilling. Doing nothing. And all of a sudden, some dude blows your buddy's head. Wait a minute. Did I jump up on these things? Well, I just lost a lot of my armor rating because of that. I was trying to like melee him, but for some reason it wasn't sticking. That's fine. This game just gives you a lot of ammo. Jesus Christ, man. This game wasn't made for this. That little number next to their name, that tells you if the gun you're using is stronger than them. See that little number? That number 3? So when I'm using my shotgun, it's a green arrow, like my gun's gonna probably one-hit this guy. When I use my shotgun, it's 3 damage, which is 3 rating for this enemy. So it's equal to this guy. So my bolter is 5, so that's obviously 1 tap.
will not live another day.
Yeah. It's such a damn shame. This game is so good, dude. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun with it. It's a little on the easy side, but I feel like I'm about to shit my pants. Alright, hold on. Before we go down, once we go down, we're probably not coming back up. So that's the plasma gun, I think. Oh, it's gonna detonate before it even lands? Oh, that's such a boner killer. So wait, there was a thing up there, I saw it. I don't think I can access it if I'm not on the roof. Yeah, that. threw a grenade. Such a bad fucking shots to kill a guy? That's awful. Yeah, 3 shots to kill a guy, that's not good. Especially for a plasma gun, dang. I got a sneaky feeling like this would have been the best area. But it all kind of worked out because, you know. Now I have extra HP to work with. Alright, this is roughly at the point of the game where I did stop playing on the Game Pass because it was taken off of the Game Pass. So this is all new territory for me. Plasma gun, if I remember, a lot of people were bitching about it because it hurts yourself if you shoot it at point blank. Damn, we got most of the secrets. Tread carefully through sacred bones. Who knows what spirits might be awakening? Oh shit.
I know no fear! I will purge them for the Imperium!
A bit of an open area. Of ammo just laying around, which is not good. Okay, so we got multiple doors. I guess we gotta find the keys for all these doors. Okay. another shotgun. Oh. So I guess there's a chance that we might pick up extra guns and ammunition on the way. God, they're hard to tell the melee. Oh, I walked into that.
Your gods have forsaken you, traitor! The Emperor's hand will touch you, and you will not survive!
So the plasma gun is really good against those plague codes. Shots, bastards.
Breathe your last!
Alright, so I guess that was it. Cleared the area. We got the bitches.
None can stand against the might of the Imperium.
that was really close. We almost bit the dust. Okay, so we are supposed to go that way, so that means we're probably missing stuff. Haha, health kit. Oh, man, we did that. How is that not a secret? That was the best jackpot I've ever seen. Oh, man, dude, that was so good. 2 medkits and a shield? Hell yes. Something was hitting me like really, really hard. grenades enough. I rarely use them. Got 3 key cards in the bottom left. How many keys are on this fucking map? That's not good when you see all these health packs. Alright, that time I really have no idea. Oh, it's a plasma, guys. Says this plasma gun is like saving my life. do it? Did I win? Oh my god. I started licking the lip. You know when you're like clutching, so you start like sucking your fingers, you're like you're sucking your lips. Oh my god, dude. That was not fun. That was pretty rough. Not gonna say. Holy crap. Well, at least we discovered a few of the secrets of the game.
Taste annihilation.
We did 98% of the kills. Holy crap. That guy's a champ. He just took a Boltgun round to the face and only lost half his HP. That is quite an ordeal to suffer for. Get away from the pool. Look at what you started, babe. Look at what you started. My wife was walking my son's like, pool? And because they went swimming, he doesn't want to leave. Here we go! Oh, I almost made the jump. Oh, man. That would be cool as shit if I could make that jump. I would have looked back like as if I just took a massive dump in the toilet. I would have been like, damn. Woo! HP. We're doing better on this mission than we did on the previous one. Because the previous one, they didn't give you much HP or they're probably like, you know, nurglings, they're easy to deal with. But then here I am struggling to hit the fuckers and then plasma guns everywhere. And now this mission, I'm just having a good time. It's easy. Line up for me now. There's enough shells to go for everybody. Well, that one's dead. Oh, yeah. Like the Spear of Caliban. Ooh, I got it. This isn't a secret.
I am the point of his spear.
Oh, you could just get up here by a fucking bridge. Wow. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I thought I was going backwards. I was like, where the hell am I going? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I was like, what? Like, everyone's dead. Why is everyone dead? I haven't been here yet. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. Making sure I'm not getting shot in the ass. Finally, and zip line through everybody. I'm wondering if there was a lot of dudes, so we gotta kind of. I'm taking stock right now of everything that's around. Okay, more ammo here. Because we did lose our shield. demons really are eating the cultists, and I think that's pretty cool. But it means we could use it to our advantage later on. That was a short detour. Was that supposed to be hard? I'm sorry, is all this supposed to be hard? Because, like, the previous mission was hard. Fighting all those plague toads and shit. Fighting all these H guys, easy. They have, like, no armor, no resistance. It's really infuriating. Vengeance Boltgun. It's not good when the game's preparing you. One thing I do like about this game is the armor system. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but if someone hits me for 20 damage, right? I lose 20 armor and that's it. But in other shooter games, like Serious Sam, it's like this weird calculation of if you have this much armor and this much HP, you lose both. And it's just weird. It's like hard to calculate. So you could die at 1 HP with like 200 armor. This game doesn't do that. So many different ammo types that you can pick up in this game. It's just so cool. I wonder if there's like multiplayer modes or some shit. Yeah, a lot of ammo. I'm playing on hard mode. So...
I am proud to serve and proud to die
The Mechanicus.
for the honor of Ultramar.
I didn't mean to do that. Heavy bolter, dude. I can't even believe my eyes when I saw it. big dick HP down there. Infinite ammo, that's what that was. I don't see the enemy anywhere. Where the hell is he? We gotta get out of this area. That's what we need. There was an area nearby that had a this is not at all what I wanted. was it? There was literally an area here that had like health kits like crazy. There it is. Are we entering the Slanesh Palace? Is that what we're doing? I just got armor. Oh my god, I just got fucking armor and the guy hits me? Oh my Jesus. Yeah, ammo has not been really a problem, except for the heavy weapons. Okay, this is looking different. How much ammo does this thing get? 250 so far, jeez. Okay, we're maxed on the heavy bolter, so it's 250. That's our magic number. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. secret somehow. I'm just gathering up armor by this point. But like 3 times. Ooh, there's something in there. Anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Mechanicus thing, that's gonna give us a huge boost to one of our guns, and I'm actually almost out of bolter gun. I'm just curious how much damage this thing will do. Mortis Ave Nox. So there was Aspiring Champion and Chosen Champion. But they both had like the same character sprites. figuring out the differences of guns, and we're just smashing the enemies now. Now we have more variety. We can actually be efficient. God, they gave us some fucking ammo and some HP. Jesus. Alright, we're almost maxed on our heavy bolter. Here we go. Oh, yeah. 300. Is that an enemy? No, that's not an enemy. Fuck. That's not good. This is gonna be really bad. Dude, the heavy bolter is so good. The heavy, oh my god. We made full work of those guys. Oh, yes. HP and ammo. Shows that it's got like 3 types of grenades. I guess we haven't run across it yet because I only got 2. Frag and crack. Got a feeling this is an ambush. Last music is kicking in. good this game is, and I was like, yeah, I know, this game is fun as hell when I played it. Yeah, I only played up to 3 missions. This is like mission 5. This is just getting better and better. It's like the gift they just keep on giving. And you can replay this and try different things, like, you know, shotgun. But when I saw Fleekazoid's video, he said don't ever use the plasma gun, it sucks ass. And then I'm looking at other people's comments, and a lot of people were saying, like, yeah, the plasma gun sucks. I the plasma gun. Much of a difference with the heavy bolter when I upgraded it from wherever it was. It just doesn't feel any more powerful. But the regular bolter felt way different when I augmented it. It felt way better. So maybe the stronger the gun, the less of an effect it has. So I'm wondering how big of an effect the shotgun's going to have. It's a pretty weak gun. I'm surprised, honestly, pistols aren't in the game. In case you wanted to come up here and kick that ass personally. Come on, you limp biscuit, get up there, yeah. You know what I haven't seen in a long time is people who like break game maps. Now it's just all speedrunners who do it. I remember in Halo 3 and Halo ODST, I used to exit the map all the time. Just to simply say that I could. But it wasn't like a speedrun thing. Like, in fact, breaking the map sometimes didn't do shit for you. It just basically meant you could wander infinitely through an area that didn't really have anything to do. Isn't that interesting? I saw that and I was like, well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that something? Yeah, these demons are like way easier. He's just suffering. Where are those demons? Uriel, stop. Go. We don't touch the keyboard. Boom. Where'd that exalted flamer go? That's who I'm looking for. So he's roughly around here when we're like blowing his abs with a shotgun.
A son of Gilliman knows only war.
There he is. Hey, here's the fun part. After all that fighting, where was I supposed to go? After all that, kinda lost. Was I supposed to go down? Was I supposed to go up? I'm glad they have a checkpoint system where it shows you where you're supposed to go. Yeah, if they didn't put this in the game, whew, I would have been lost. We killed 99% of enemies, and we only found 3 out of 7. Only 3 out of 7. So this is supposed to tie to Space Marine 1, where we're basically a Space Marine investigating Inquisitor Drogon. And this ties into Space Marine 2 because they explain how they understand the power device. In Space Marine 2, it's all about that power device that Drogon was researching. It's able to, like, shoot the I would never find these exits. I would be so lost if it wasn't for that. Forward, but what about now? Okay, so this is just ammo depot. We're about to beat someone's ass. the other guns. One game I did like a lot was Inquisitor. It was actually a really fun, like, top-down shooter. You could use all sorts of guns that were, like, extremely forbidden. And I was using, like, gravity guns, like gravity pistols. And I was using, like, giant power armor with, like, missile salvos on my back. It was really fun. And some of the story was really good. Oh, I just wasted. Oh. Was it? Yeah, I hear somebody teleporting around. Let's not slug the guy. I can't really do that. Melee to what am I getting him from? Oh, that's kind of blended in with the mark. I know I'm low on HP, but I don't want to waste that health kit. There it is. Boom. it hit me, and I guess by me running forward, I was pushing the grenade forward with it. Are you serious? Because I literally just saw that grenade like just keep going. I was like, okay, it's just gonna drop on the floor. Nope. It just kept coming with it. Plasma guys just keep hitting vortex grenade. Oh. I was like, what the hell is that? Drogon was studying some sort of species. Oh, they're following me. Oh. All Inquisitors are a little heretical, if you know what I'm saying. I have no idea what the fuck this is.
The Emperor's will be done!
Plasma guns, dude. They're always in the fucking way. They always come in point shot. seen Corn or Slanesh demons. So, despite all the purple and red, I haven't seen this. I don't know why there's like a ball here, but sure. I got a bad feeling. open up the passage down here. Alright.
Overthrow!
door located. Very useful. Very useful. This is like one-shotting those screamers of holy moly. What, babe? Okay. Well, we're nearing the end. We can... So I was right about my initial hypothesis, which is that when I upgraded the heavy melta, the heavy bolter, my bad, not melta. When I upgraded the heavy bolter, it didn't change much of the damage. But when I upgraded the shotgun, there was a huge increase in damage. Huge. So I don't know what's up with the augmentation. So much of them. I have only 1 HP. I don't think I'm gonna live this one, boys. But yeah, the upgraded shotgun's just way better. Yes. Oh my god. Well, that was a waste. Of plasma just wiped out all those chaos guys. Cool. We don't retreat.
The Lord Martins is the seed of the Imperium.
dude, this upgraded shotgun is so good. It just did that. Oh. Okay, so that's gonna send me. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing. There we go, we're making progress.
It is I, Madam Kaido.
Well, that's a sign of corn if I haven't seen one. Yeah. Okay. This is about to suck.
I'll smash them to pieces.
That was a lot of gas. provides a way for me to get lost. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Somehow I gotta get up there. Ah, there. Oh, he didn't die. I thought he died. Oh, cool, we lose all of our guns. all these fucking tumbleweeds. We need to get up there and stop this guy from throwing any more tumbleweeds. Alright, I think that's it for me with this game. I'm starting to get a little shootered out. As you can see, last time I played this was on the Sector Imperialis. So this is the farthest I've been. This is why I kind of don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh, man. But this game was really cool. I'd highly recommend it. Oh my god, dude. That was insane. Alright, so it's 8 p.m. I still got a long night ahead of me. How long were we just on this? For 3 whole hours we were on this game. Jesus. I have been getting into the more feel of Warhammer games lately. Right now I'm loading up Space Marine 2 and then I'm going to try to see if I can capture it. But one of the things is that some of these games are kind of weird the way they're structured. So Space Hulk Deathwing is a weird one where like you have infinite ammo and the apothecary has infinite healing. But when you play single player, you have limited ammo, limited healing, limited armor, and the only way to recover that is to go back to base. And you only get like 3 chances to go back to base. And then if you play multiplayer and you only got 1 extra ally with you, you don't get any AIs. There's no AIs, which is really weird. But then I'll play Space Marine 2, and Space Marine 2 is like, oh, you only have yourself? Well, here's 2 AI allies to help you out. And it's only 3-player, not 4-player, which is kind of weird. So there's just a lot of weirdness with Warhammer games, especially the shooters when you get into it, where one shooter will do this, the other shooter will do the other thing. It's kind of weird to me, in my opinion. Okay. Well, never mind. I guess if they're doing maintenance, I guess I'm not going to play that. Alright. Well, see you guys next time. I'm going to try to get some work done. I got a lot of shit to do. See you guys next time.